Hi guys, today we're making a 5-minute prep slow cooker pot roast. First you're going to want to put in your meat. I know professional chefs are going to roll their eyes. I do not brown my meat before putting it into the slow cooker because number one, it makes a huge mess, and number two, I've tried it both ways and honestly the difference in taste and texture is so minimal that for me it's not worth it to make the mess. I just want to throw everything in a slow cooker and be done with it. So now we will prepare the sauce for the pot roast, and I love roasted pepper based sauces, so I'm adding 4 roasted peppers and a cup of broth into the blender, blend it super smooth and add it to the slow cooker. About 30 minutes before the slow cooker is finished cooking, you want to start preparing your sides. I love eating this with basmati rice because it absorbs all the delicious sauce. And as a side vegetable, I love spinach. So now that you're finished pulling your beef, you're left with this amazing sauce in the slow cooker that unfortunately has a ton of fat floating at the top. The fat kind of dilutes the flavor of the sauce, so I like to remove it. There is several ways you can do that. One of them is like trying to scoop out the fat from the top, which is very difficult because in its liquid state, it kind of gets mixed into the sauce all the time. So I prefer to use a super handy fat separator. It has a little sieve at the top. You pour in the sauce and the fat floats to the top, just as in the slow cooker, but you can pour out your sauce and only the sauce will come out while the fat keeps floating at the top. So that's very handy. Now, if you don't have that on hand, another way to do it is to put it into mason jars that have a screw-on lid. You put in the sauce, you put on the lid, you put the jar in the fridge upside down, and then the fat will solidify at the top, or which is here at the bottom. You take it out of the fridge, open it up, and you can pour out your amazing sauce. Now, unfortunately, this will take a couple of hours, of course. So now let me show you how I use the fat separator. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel.